Thank you for agreeing to participate in Rotary District 5550's strategic planning process for the Youth Exchange program. We really appreciate your time. In this short video, we're going to talk about how the program is structured and why we're engaging in the strategic planning process. Rotary Youth Exchange has a lifelong impact on the students who participate in it. Rotary runs a lot of programs that impact a small number of or large number of students on a limited basis. For example, when we fund a breakfast program at a school, we impact a lot of students to a limited degree. Rotary Youth Exchange changes somebody's life, and there's a ripple effect from that. An exchange student coming here impacts all the students around them, impacts the club, and they will take Canada back home, just as our students going overseas will bring their country back here. We promote international peace, cooperation, and understanding on a significant basis, one student at a time. I'm going to talk to you briefly about the existing Rotary Youth Exchange structure. You're probably familiar with the role of clubs, the role of youth exchange officers, counsellors, the club's involvement with parents, schools, and host families. Rotary International is the rulemaking body. District chairs and the committee decide who we exchange with in which countries, and really are the central engine behind the program. Clubs are the backbone of the program, and we're going to talk about that next. Rotary International is the regulator. It certifies the districts, it decertifies districts, and it essentially sets out a set of rules that Rotary districts must comply with if they wish to participate in the Youth Exchange program. Without certification, districts can't participate. But Rotary International doesn't get involved in the day-to-day business of Youth Exchange. It doesn't direct us on what students we can and can't accept, for example. The district is the engine behind the program. The district chairs are the primary decision makers in the sense that we decide how the program is structured. We do that in conjunction with a district committee that's been ad hoc historically. The district chairs and those members of the committee have the ultimate authority to decide what students we will and won't accept. By way of example, we almost always accept the students that are recommended by the individual clubs, but the district does have the ability to choose not to accept a student. And from time to time, we've engaged in that exercise and we've refused to accept a student. District chairs attend NIAN, the North American Youth Exchange Network training conferences. We ensure RI certification in conjunction with the district governor. We're also the ultimate disciplinarians for students, and we're a resource for issues and challenges that students are facing. But the way that the district works is a matter of convention and long-standing practice. There's no rule book we work by. There's no, other than the rules from RI and the rules, for example, of the harassment guidelines within the district, there's no specific district mandated set of rules by which we operate. It's a matter of convention and long-standing practice. And so part of what we're going to be doing in the strategic planning process is asking you, how should the district be structuring the program? Who should have authority? Should it be the district chairs? What should the role of the committee be? For practical purposes, the district chairs have held centralized authority for quite a bit of time. Do we want to continue that? Do we want to change that? Clubs are the backbone of the program. They manage the program locally. If there's a problem with the students, they're the first line of defense for trying to solve those problems. They find the host families, they find the students, they ensure the club complies with RI rules. They arrange travel, they maintain relationships with schools. Clubs are very much the backbone of the program, and without the clubs, the program quite simply would not exist. NIAN is the North American Youth Exchange Network. NIAN arranges training, it arranges an annual conference. At that conference, there's networking opportunities so the district chairs from all over the world can meet each other and can essentially develop relationships for the purpose of solving problems when they arise. For example, when we had issues with students from Germany this year, we were able to resolve those through the exchange chair in Germany that we happen to know. And that we've had contact with. When we had difficulties and different opinions between the club, parents, the club overseas, the district chair, we're able to resolve these issues through these productive relationships. The training NIAN offers is second to none, and it really provides a very, very detailed set of programs that allows the district chairs to understand how Exchange works, why it works that way, and how best to solve and deal with problems. So why are we doing strategic planning? Well, in District 5550, we've seen a declining number of students over many, many years. In the early 2000s, we had between 25 and 30 students each year, and now in 2019 and 2020, we have 11. And there's been a corresponding decrease both in the number of students and in the number of participating clubs. This is not just a District 5550 problem. It's a problem in Canada and worldwide. And it's also not a problem that's unique to the Youth Exchange Program. Rotary International is aging, we have declining membership, and we have a declining number of clubs. But some districts are growing their programs and have vibrant programs, in part because they've changed the way of doing business, and in part because there is a keen interest in doing youth exchange within those districts. So as the chairs and organizers of this program, and as a district, we've decided that we want to engage in a strategic planning process to see if we can turn the situation around. You're being asked to participate in this process, and if you're watching this video, you're likely already involved with the Youth Exchange Program in some fashion. We're asking you to participate in a series of Zoom meetings. You'll be asked a number of questions and to be involved in hopefully coming up with some answers. One is, and one of the most simple is, should we have a youth exchange program? Everything is on the table in this strategic planning process. From should we have a program, to how should it be structured, to what should the role of district chairs be, what should the role of the committee be, who should be on the committee, what jobs should there be, how should we run the program, should it be Rotary based? Everything's on the table. You'll be asked what role you're interested in programming, and you'll be asked what excites you. What do you want to do? What do you think should be changed within our programs? Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you all when strategic planning begins in a couple of weeks.